Hercules, Hercules. Yes, our mission is to kill all the swarm. Well, we'll add to the list of things we have to kill. Uh-oh. I think I broke it. Roll 20. No, roll 20. The cat is eating my Xbox One right now. Well, I'd rather eat that than the PlayStation 5. Oh, God, please don't kill my consoles. It was eating the sponge, the kitchen sponge earlier today. I was like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Full of tiny little holes. She doesn't swallow it. She just likes to bite it repeatedly.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Used to have a cat that would like take my wife's makeup sponges and run away with them.
Nice. My cat, one of our cats, loves the cellophane tape.
Yeah.
Like packing tape.
It's weird.
He will absolutely devour that. We get it like we get our bananas at Costco, and they've got that. So it's a 3-pound bunch. It's got that piece of tape around it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
She will absolutely destroy that piece of tape and the bananas in the process.
Yeah, it's strange because the new kitten jumped into the bathtub the other day, and it
was running?
Yeah, with the bath water in there. It was curious, and no, it didn't deter it at all. It just like, okay, I'm gonna jump in the sink now.
Nice.
So I'm ready to play.
Yes. It's been a while.
Oh, yeah.
Many days have passed since you last combated the swarm within the Mindscape. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So you went into the Mindscape to empower the Crown of Hylax, an artifact created by priests of Hylax and held within the prodigal stone. Was a comet that would pass around, and priests and whatnot would spend their time there and help others along the way, following the tenets of Hylax. You were, for lack of a better word, knighted as champions of Hylax after passing a series of tests to see if you would follow the tenets of Hylax. Passing, you were granted this championship nature and the crown of Hylax, which you didn't really know what to do with. The prodigal stone was transported by Hylax to the Suskalon system, where you had all previously met and fought the Swarm. In the ensuing battle of the Swarm attacking the Prodigal Stone itself, you were transported by ritual into the mindscape of the Suskalon Swarm, the Swarm's Suskalon subcolony. Once inside there, you fought your way through a storm. You found this refuge of Hylax, and you met a sentience that called itself Independence. Independence gave you some clues. They had a little bit of understanding of the Swarm and everything else. The Independents being a throwback to the Kucharn, which were the predecessors of the Swarm. You got a vision from Hylax herself through a comet in the sky, or what appears to be the sky. And you went and you explored some key areas within the Mindscape. You explored a gorge which you fell through and witnessed the history of the Swarm and the subsects like the Siren, the Frogs, and that kind of thing. And you went to an oasis within the desert of the Swarm's Mindscape, and you experienced memories, visions. You went to a semblance of a city on Suskalon, and you witnessed and you fought against some Swarm constructs where they were practicing battle tactics and stuff. And finally, you went to a storm cloud that was just a wall of clouds as far as you could tell, and you braced yourselves and you experienced the pain of that storm. And all of these four things you did to empower the Crown of Hylax. After investigating those sites, you returned to the refuge and spoke with Independence again, who did a ritual to finish empowering the Crown of Hylax, at which point the Swarm Mindscape literally attacked the refuge and began destroying it. You raced outside to battle whatever monstrosity could possibly be shaking these huge walls, and you managed to defeat it, and the storm dissipated some, and as you did, Independence appeared before you, stated that they were no longer needed. You were the champions of Hylax, as prophesized, and he ceased to exist, giving up his life essence, his force of being, to fully empower all of you, granting you the Mindscape powers that your characters have access to.
So we're like
so
waterbenders now?
Yeah, kinda. Some of you, gravity benders,
Ooh.
can heal yourselves. The Mindscape powers are listed in the journal. Under Attack of the Swarm 5, Part 3, Mindscape powers. The ones you see are the ones you have. There are some other ones. But basically, some of you have the ability to change your own gravity. All of you have the ability to heal yourself. Some of you have the ability to recharge spellcasting, and some of you have the ability to have a surge of power, adding a d6 to the result of a d20. Get yourself a little bit higher up there. And after that, another being you met within the Mindscape, a physical being, a Kasatha by the name of Seneca, who had a sand barge. Control Z or Shift Z? That bring that picture up for everybody?
No.
Yes, I see it.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Yeah, so she helped you out. She had a barge. She transported you between the different locations in the Mindscape, and you quickly piled onto her sand barge and headed out to find this connection, the connection between the Mindscape and the Swarm in the real world. And you made your way to, as you were traveling, you had to fight off a tempest of Mindscape horrors slashing at you and trying to prevent you from continuing your journey. But you eventually made it to the heart of the storm, and you destroyed some troops that were blocking your progress. You managed to make your way up a series of cliffs, and then were attacked by the living earth itself. But you all managed to survive that process, and you now find yourselves above the crater.
Oh yeah, I remember this little glowy thing we were next to.
Yeah, and several islands are floating above the crater. They seem to orbit the central pillar of white stone. You seem to have the feeling that that's where you need to go.
Did we take 10 minutes?
Not yet.
Okay.
You notice that some of the rocks are barren chunks of earth. Others support lush greenery or desert sands. Each of the islands moves in its own path, passing close to one another but never colliding. As you kind of look below the islands, you see that hundreds of thousands of sharp obsidian spikes line the bottom of the crater. A twisting vortex of shadow spins high above the central pillar. You did just complete a battle. You may want to take a moment and organize yourselves or your thoughts.
I guess, guys, we should seriously take 10. Can we take a breather?
I thought we did. I can't remember.
Hey, is she okay? Zach? Okay, just making sure.
All black. Oh yeah, you know why it's all black for you there, Alder? That's because you don't have a token on the screen. Because you weren't. You were. I mean, you were in the pet carrier.
You were dying.
That's right.
There you go.
Too,
How's that?
too
all
busy
better?
dying of lung disease.
You got the vision now, or do I need to check it? Yeah, there you go.
You got the lung herpes.
We're glad you're not dead.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah.
We speculated for a minute there.
Very, very, very glad you're not.
Unless he's undead.
So, seeing that some of you are not at full stamina points, I'm going to assume that you have not taken that 10-minute rest.
Oh,
but you may have,
I just did, so I just yeah. I ain't moving for 10 minutes.
Well, Shelly, as you rest for 10 minutes, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Or physical science if you have that trained.
Yeah, I don't got that.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I'm a soldier. Perception.
Soldiers can perceive.
Soldiers can do occasional things.
Those islands, they almost seem to just float around willy-nilly. It's amazing they don't collide.
It's a maze.
Yeah, but you figure, after resting, they do pass close enough that a simple leap would get you between one island to the next, and after making a few of those leaps, you should be able to get to the central pillar.
But I can alter gravity, though, can I?
Oh, well, yes.
Can I
You
just?
have the ability to alter gravity, so you could just alter your gravity and push yourself off to the central pillar.
So I would like to, while they're doing their 10-minute rest, I don't really need to just spend the 10 minutes flying around, seeing what I can see, if there's anything hidden.
Sure,
'Cause I can fly.
Yeah, you don't find anything hidden. Do you go to the central pillar?
No, kind of circle around it, checking out
Okay,
the
just kind of
island.
following the islands and stuff. Give me a
Yeah,
perception check.
I figure something bad might happen if I go to that without the party.
It's not letting me open up the Mindscape powers anymore for some reason. Any of them.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just bugged or something. I don't know.
Maybe you should be able to open up alter gravity and instant recuperation.
I was able to open them up like a little bit ago, but all of a sudden I'm not. So
Are they?
They're
Did
still
you
open?
minimize them? Are they still open?
I have no idea. I don't see them, but I have like 20 billion windows open. I can alter gravity at will, though, right?
You can. For the next minute, let me see if this helps you. Here, I'm just going to show that to players. Did that help?
Mm-hmm.
No. It's probably just me.
Well, Alder seems to be having an issue with it as well. Let me try this real quick. Let me. I'm just gonna change everything to all players and see if that helps.
Yeah, I think this Texas broke your computer.
Well, it's not on my computer. It's in.
Refresh page, and then you'll be able.
Okay, I can open up recharge spellcasting, but I can't open up the other ones.
Refresh.
Yeah, I know, but then it's gonna kill.
It's gonna piss off your stream.
Yeah, I know. It's like I hate
But
you.
that's the way you're gonna get them. Now you can all see them, which means you don't know which ones you have, unless you remember which ones you have.
Yeah. Well. If you're not a spellcaster, you probably don't have to worry about the spellcaster one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's see, Scrove. I think I've got you with recharge or surge of power and instant recuperation.
Yeah, it works for me now. It was just being dumb.
Yep. All right. Erebus, as you're flying around checking things out, you notice that one of the islands actually moves in such a manner that it approaches the edge where everybody is, and then after some time it spirals in and reaches the central pillar. One could step from it, you could step onto it and step off of it easily with no issues.
Oh, so we don't have to use my gravity thing. I can just kind of like time it right.
You could, yeah.
Yeah, I'll relay that to everyone.
Well, I will do that then.
Alder, that's impressive. Except you don't know what I know. Speaking of which, Alder, you have been gone for a while. Have you spent your Mindscape credits?
And he's like, "What the hell is that?"
And are you the appropriate level?
I just hope we get to keep our equipment.
All right.
Right on.
Everyone is level 10 currently.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And you should have some gear that really bumped you up a bunch. Nice, good. Okie dokie. So there are no walls on this map. If you guys want to move yourselves to the central pillar, maybe just put yourselves all in kind of one spot there.
Right there.
Yeah, around that edge, maybe.
So we have no particular difficulty in getting across. Is what you're saying? As long
Absolutely not.
as we
Any
time
method-
it right.
Yeah, any method of flying will work if you use the island that Erebus points out. You can easily make your way there.
Okay.
While we have
After-
it,
So everyone's red.
Phil, do
As
you want to
you
move
reach-
adjutant to the middle of what we're?
Oh, absolutely. You gonna make it soon, there, Jordan?
Yeah, I'm just actually logging on now.
Oh, awesome.
I'm actually going to use Mystic Healing to put myself to 4 actually instead of doing them to the health point.
You know what? I'm gonna do
Type.
that too.
That means Mystic Touch.
I mean, I'm gonna use the Mindscape, the thing to do that too, just to get my hit points all the way up.
Let's say you did that before. Did you spend a resolve point during the rest?
No.
Okay.
I think I did. Well, I you know what? I might have, because I think we said at the end of the last time we played that we were going to take a 10-minute rest, so I might have just done that.
I spent 10 minutes doing the Mystic Healing thing because it healed me to 4.
The whole Mindscape powers thing can be used once until you've rested for 10 minutes to regain stamina.
Yeah.
Or
see, I think
you
I
can spend a
did.
resolve point to use them before they recharge.
I'm pretty sure I did, because I was at full stamina and 7 resolve when we started the session. But so I'm going to assume that I did during that. So that's all right.
I'm fine with that. So my concern is that you used the Mindscape power before you took the 10-minute rest to regain.
Okay, so that every time you take a 10-minute break, it resets your stamina thing, right? Or it resets the Mindscape thing?
If you spend a resolve point to regain stamina, it will reset the Mindscape power.
Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll do that too. So I'm up to full health then.
Yeah.
Even though I only had 3 hit points gone.
I'm going to assume that I'm going to assume that I hadn't used it, or that if I used it, it's after the 10-minute rest. I still needed the health. So I'm going to assume that at the moment I don't have it available until the next time I rest.
Hey, those are your resolve points, buddy. You use them like you want to.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm just trying to save you a resolve point.
Do what you want if you want with your
It's
body.
all good.
All right. Adjutant, looks like you're here. Would you like to be more spread out, or do you like where you're at, Adjutant? Because I just moved you over to the pillar with everybody else.
I don't really know. My map
You
hasn't
could be up
loaded,
here
but it's just
or over here.
Yeah. I can see my token clearly. The map's just really fuzzy so far.
Yeah, it's a very large map, very high data rate. It's got a lot of data. But I could put you guys could be all spread out along the perimeter. I've got
Okay.
you in just a little bit. Whichever you would like is fine.
I don't know what's going to happen, so I don't know which is better.
Yeah, I know. It's like
Exactly. That's why I'm asking.
like I don't want to die, but
Yeah,
then I don't want to not die.
All right, so Adjutant kind of got there first and spread out a little bit, but this featureless outcropping of stone stands in the center of the crater, surrounded by floating islands that drift lazily by. Suddenly, the twisting shadows above you begin to descend, heralded by the sound of buzzing insects. Bzz. Roll initiative.
That was quick.
Oh.
Or actually, I mean, yeah, you can go ahead and roll initiative. We're gonna get everybody in here real quick. Open this box up. If the music's too loud, let me know. I can turn it down.
Sounds good to me.
So I've got 5 of 6.
Sorry. Looking at how it goes in.
Alright. Alder, you will be going first, but before that happens, as you're standing on the pillar and this vortex becomes shifting down and descending upon you, it resolves itself into a collection of smaller swarm components acting in concert, a connection.
Ooh.
This thing forms itself into this gargantuan being.
The hell?
Oh wow!
It's a sand bug.
Quite
Or,
literally.
Yeah.
And as it comes down, it you notice the pillar itself seems to shudder, and two other creatures spawn from it.
What?
These creatures you've seen before in the tunnels of the Prodigal Stone, except these are more rock-like. They've got the big shovels on their hands.
They're so hard.
And, they're solid. And one of them comes up right under your feet.
Oh shit.
No.
The gargantuan one is kind of flying around the pillar you got around you guys. Alder, you're up.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about.
So they are all get them, or is it just a one target? I don't remember.
They've been
I
got
think
Then the resolve is all.
I think you pinged the one
All
to
within
the.
60, yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. 2 attack, 2 damage, and clever attack. Did you need a feint in there?
Here we go.
And what was that DC again? Have a sense motive, so 15 plus 1.5 sounds right. So that's going to be all right. Succeed, and your attack is a EAC against that. It is flat-footed to your attack and your companion's attacks, but that's not enough to hit it. Your beam of fire passes through the creature, undamaging, not damaging it at all. And you hit none. Beautiful. All right, Momo.
Let's see.
Captain issues orders and fires at the large beast. Or
All right.
gargantuan beast, since there's 2 large beasts on the pillar with you.
They ain't playing around, are they?
Think.
No.
It's just trying to decide what weapons to use. I think.
You know they can surrender. I'm gonna offer a surrender of them. They can surrender. You know.
Good. They won't.
Okay. Just trying to be nice.
Or they
Nope,
don't.
that won't make
yet.
a difference. All right, then. I think. Yep. Let's see. How tall are these guys? They're
The guys on the
gargantuan.
pillar? The
Yeah.
gargantuan ones or the large ones?
The large.
The large ones are 10 by 10
guess.
by 10.
Yes.
basically.
Okay. So, technically, all right. All right. I was just trying to decide whether. So in this space, there is still actually gravity, right?
Yes, there's gravity for sure.
I don't think you understand the gravity of this situation.
Very good. Nah, I'm not going to worry about it. I will just Momo, I think, is just going to go into melee, try to keep these guys from
Squishing at you.
engaging too much on others. So let's see, I'm going to step up.
Sir, are you riding Momo still?
Yes, I think so. I assumed. We're gonna step up here, and because otherwise I'm afraid they're gonna close it. Sorry, Captain. Messes you, but I think we're gonna be okay. And it's gonna go ahead and swing the hammer. All right. Phil, do you are you tracking those bonuses, or should I put the +2 on my attack?
As far as
Get them and stuff.
yeah, if you want to add them, if you add them, just say that you already
Sure.
added them.
All right. Well, I added the +2 for to hit, not to damage, so that would be a 28 if 35
All right,
hits.
so 35 does hit. Smash into the creature, causing it damage. 28 points.
Yes.
My number lock's not on. That's what's going on here. All right, damage. It takes damage. I don't think they have. Check. I don't think they have DR. They don't have any resistance. Oh, this giant guy up here. The
It's The's turn.
Does turn. Is that what it says? Is that all you see?
Yeah, this is Does.
Yeah. It's pretty intense.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. In the combat tracker.
Yeah.
That's because there's a space there. So the connection. So. So the connection hurriedly flies around the pillar, and you see it grab one of the floating islands, or a chunk of it, and smashes into it.
What the hell?
And then it reaches over and just throws a chunk of this island at you all. And it smashes into the ground here, and just the debris explodes out. I guess I'm required to make a. I do need to make an attack check with that, but here we go. So he hurls this island. Let's see, how far is he hurling it?
He's hurling.
He's hurling. That's right.
He's got COVID.
He's hurling at 40 feet, so his attack is a 33 to hit that intersection. -4. I think he still hits it. The rock, the debris just sprays out, hitting everyone on the pillar,
Including the bad guys?
including the other swarm components. So everyone needs to make a reflex save for half damage and avoid being knocked prone. Erebus, you're safe. You don't even take any damage. Momo, you're safe. You take 6 or 12 or 11, excuse me. Adjutant, you take 11. Stelly, you take 11. Tari, you're going to take the full 23 and be knocked prone. Out.
No.
Dang it, Tari. Nah, it's not your fault. You can't be a pro at everything. It's not, you're not an operative. I mean,
And Alder, you save. You take 11 points and are not knocked prone. And then I will roll saves for these guys.
Good 23.
23 was the total, yeah. The only one who took that is Tar.
I am.
If Alder was knocked prone, would that just mean that Alder like fell down to the bottom of the pet carrier?
He's not in the pet carrier right now because he
Oh,
had to
he's
come out
not.
to affect things. So
Okay, my mistake.
that one saves. He only takes 11 points of damage, and it's not knocked prone. This one also saves. Takes 11 points of damage. All right, that was its full action. Erebus,
Yeah.
you're up. This whole area now. Did I bring that? Let's see. Let me. Okay, the area inside that that area of effect is all difficult terrain now. It's covered with debris all over the ground, making it difficult to move.
I'm assuming that parts outside of the edges, it's all fallen.
The stuff that fell out, or that's outside the perimeter of the pillar, just falls down below. Now, obviously, those squares won't be difficult terrain, but they will require flight, which you have.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Of course, flying over the ground, you're not going to be hindered by the terrain anyway.
I'm gonna fly over here and check my range. And I'll probably fly up a little bit so I have a clear shot. And trick attack with my pistol against the big guy.
Now we're body shaming him.
No,
Well,
I'm
he
saying
is
the fact that it
gargantuan.
is big.
He is
Big is an
gargantuan.
objective description. Like,
Jeez. Are you body shaming people? You guys need to be more woke, okay?
All right,
Oh,
let's
no.
see.
Alright, not a natural one.
Damn.
16 or lower
Oh, you trick attack, though.
succeeds. You trick it, but you don't hit it, so it doesn't matter.
It's pretty tricky.
Bum, bum, bum. And that's done. And Stelly.
I am going to shoot this guy.
All right.
Carefully.
You have +2 to hit, and if you hit, I'll add 2 to the damage. Your attack really is 0. That doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
You put a +2 instead of just a 2.
Oh,
and that's
my bad. So what was the actual roll?
You rolled a 7 plus 19, so that hits.
Okay. I'm sorry. I won't put a plus on.
No problem. It's fine. So minus 14. Did you wish to move or do anything with your?
I'm in difficult terrain, so I'm just gonna stay put.
Yeah. All right. Tari, you're laying on the ground, but you have the crown of Hylax, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
And as this battle begins, you get this sensation. You know that if the artifact is placed on the connection's head, that maw of a creature's head, it will disrupt the Mindscape entity
Ooh.
by granting it the ability, forcing the ability to empathize with all those the swarm has destroyed and are currently destroying across history.
What?
So this thing over here. If it's on that thing's head.
Yeah, if you put it on that gargantuan thing's head, you know it's not going to be easy.
Yeah.
It would require a melee attack against its KAC +4.
And a jetpack?
And he'll become
Some
full.
way to get to the creature.
Yeah.
You know that it will force the creature to make a will save, and you feel it in every molecule of your being that this is the final gallon.
It's the
of monster.
final countdown.
All right, so what do you want to do?
I would like to stand up and help people out with the first thing first.
Well, if you...
Maybe.
Right.
I don't think I can
So it's a movement action to stand up.
Yeah. You know what? Actually the jetpack.
If you follow your training, you will survive.
I'll let you jetpack 30 feet and be standing on your as you land. I mean, Star-Lord did it all the time.
To make you fly speed or something?
It's a move action to activate the jetpack. Yeah.
Yeah. If it gives you a fly speed, you don't actually move you with it.
Yeah, you get to move 30 feet, and you have to land at the end of the 30 feet.
I thought it was a jump pack.
Or you have a jump pack or a jetpack?
What was I given? That's a good question.
Which one? Whichever one you need the most.
No, I mean, it was one of you that gave it.
I do not remember.
You also do see me flying, just straight up flying with wings behind you.
You have wings now?
Yeah. I bought wings.
You got wings?
Yes.
What the hell, dude?
Wow. Cool.
I just have a battle armor. This is crap. I got screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go with
I bought wing extensions, Mark 1.
Okay. Touche, sir. You win this fight.
I've told you I gotta go fast.
Was the jetpack, jump pack, whichever it is, was that something you got from someone else when they were changing out their armor or something? Did anyone have a jetpack that they got rid of?
Oh, fine.
Not that I recall. I still have a jetpack.
It's probably a jump pack. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I
I was told it was jetpack, I thought, but I don't know.
And jetpack's expensive.
Yeah.
Not that expensive.
Not that
They're not
expensive.
very. I mean, they're expensive, but not super expensive.
Yeah, they're not.
Not
I mean,
compared
they're
to-
like level 5 or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
They're not super
That's a good movie, though.
bad. Honestly, I don't care. You can have a jetpack.
I mean, frankly, it wouldn't have been too difficult to just arrange to have a jetpack with the from the Mindscape stuff. We probably had plenty. Nice.
I will, do that. We'll do that.
Alright, I don't see. You picked up the Vest Overfleet 3 some time ago, but I don't see any upgrades listed for it. I don't know if any were put in it.
Oh, me?
You certainly could have had it done the last time you were at the refuge before
Yeah,
all the battles
Yeah,
were played.
okay. I did have enough money left over, I could have done that.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I
Yeah,
activate that
I'll
and
let-
stand up. I mean,
yeah,
it's
you can
two
activate
actions.
that and move yourself and basically avoid having to stand up
Oh, okay, I'll do that then.
because you could just land. That way that way you're not losing a movement.
That makes sense.
Yes, it does. That's why it won't work. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'll move to, because it's just defined, I'll move to, I think, 3 feet? Or is it more than that?
Jetpack, I believe, gives you a 30-foot movement speed.
Okay,
30-foot move fly speed.
yeah.
Yep.
Of what maneuverability? That also is kind of important.
Allegedly.
Pretty sure the maneuverability is
Average.
average.
Yes.
In that case, we will move to right over to here.
So what was your path? You just go straight across?
Yeah.
So from here to here?
Well, I might have gone. No, actually, yeah, pretty much. I had a week anyway,
Actually,
so
that
it
thing
doesn't matter.
hasn't taken its turn yet, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
You're safe. You acted before it.
Fair enough. That's surprising given my roll.
It rolled a 6, so.
That's barely passing then.
I wonder if that's really what it is. I was having issues with that. Initiative +2, so yeah, it's probably. Alright, so you move over there, and do you do anything, or just move?
I had to activate action to activate it and action to move. I thought.
Oh, let's see.
Because it gives you a fly speed when you turn it on, so you can actually turn it on. Remember, right? The advanced jump pack does have it, admittedly, because when you just jump with it, but
That'd be pretty awesome.
You gain a fly speed 30 feet average movability. Yeah, you probably need to turn on armor upgrade. It doesn't say anything about activating it.
it doesn't.
That means you just activate it at will then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life's so much better in my world.
Yeah, I don't ever remember seeing anything about activating.
Oh, it's just changing cruise mode, normal flight is supposed to be there to action. It doesn't say anything about
Yeah.
activating itself. So no, that's right. Weird.
So, yeah, you
I
basically
misread that
just-
part then, I guess.
The jetpack gives you a fly speed. You gain a fly speed. So, I mean, obviously you don't have it in cruising flight right now. So
Yeah.
Yet.
you use 2 charges of your 40 capacity battery to fly up to 60 feet that round.
Ah, yeah. Fair
Well,
enough.
up to, I thought it was 30 feet.
That will move. I want.
Well, you could double move to go.
Oh,
up
if you're
to
double
30,
moved,
up to
then
60.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Correct.
I will keep going then.
Hell yeah, dude.
Put it over here. Or not right
All right.
toward that close. I would like to
There you
get
go.
to it.
All right. As you approach him, however, he has acted. He does have his. As you fly close into this creature, it reaches out and from 20 feet away. It swats at you with a claw. And you manage to avoid the attack.
Because you're a boss, dude.
He's a boss. I'm a boss. All right, so this guy's up on the pillar. He's getting ready to do some stuff. What the heck is he gonna do? He's this crazy guy.
He's like, I'm gonna surrender.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do.
Yeah, I don't think so. All right. So this guy is going to move. He just kind of climbs over the rubble. The rubble just kind of moves out of the way for him. And he moves to there. And then you just see him kind of start to vibrate, and this rumbling comes out from him. Sonic vibrations begin damaging everything within 30 foot 30-foot cone. So we got a 30-foot cone here. He's going to get as many people as he can. Because he didn't move to the right spot. So he gets the two of you.
Oh man. Thanks, Obama.
Like this? Go away. I flew out here to not be hit.
Alright. So, you can make a fort save for half of 16 from his shattering rumble. Alright, Erebus, you're good. And Stelly, you take 8. Let's see.
Still take the damage as well.
I
don't
think you still
It's not
take
a
the damage because it's not a reflex save, yeah.
Yep.
So 8 and 8.
Should.
Okay.
It's like everything should be a reflex save.
Everybody
And-
with evasion thinks that.
Sorry, have you got the crown protection yet?
No, I
Oh,
did move up to a
absolutely
first.
not. It's an attack. He's got to get there.
That sucks. Why can't he just like do it?
Move
Right.
to the edge here. So if this guy wants to swing at me, he can.
Oh, he will definitely take a free swing at you. He just swings out this jigging shovel arm, trying to swat you with it. Or no
A miss.
damage? Yeah. Your armor deflects it.
Okay. I'm going to use my Spark of Ingenuity. It lets me mix 2 inhibitors or 2 boosters together. So my inhibitor is going to be -2 AC, and the other one's going to be -2 will saving throws. I'm going to try see if we can mix with it.
Nice.
Alright. Well,
Big money.
32. Did you include the +2 for your get 'em? Nope. So that's 34.
I did not. There's -2 damage from a crown penalty thing.
Yep. So, well, you get +2 from get 'em, so that cancels out. 32 is enough to hit it. So that does 28
Sweet.
points of damage.
Nice.
Reduces its armor class by 2, right?
Yeah.
And reduces its will save by 2.
Yeah. I have the field of studies for genetics and neurochemistry, and this is the neurochemistry one.
Dude, you're epic.
Alright.
He just got nerfed.
Let me just throw this in here real quick.
Smack him with a Nerf bat.
Nerf darts.
Pew pew pew.
Alright,
'Cause I
and then
shoot
this
it.
guy goes, and he will not move. He doesn't even need to move. I don't think he needs. He might want to move.
He's considering, but then he just chose not to.
You could take a
He's like, I'm gonna take a break.
guarded step. It's fine.
Yeah, he doesn't need to move, because even if he moves, he can't get Erebus. But he begins to shake and rumble as well, forcing Stelly and Alder and Momo to make fort saves against his shattering rumble.
Dude, screw this freaking platform stuff.
I assume that doesn't provoke.
It does not.
So
It's,
say for 5 then.
Nah.
yep, 10 points. You all saved, so 5 points of damage.
I'm getting shaken and
Okay.
rattled here, man. This is crap.
You also notice that the other ones don't seem to care. Although neither of them have caught it, so it doesn't matter. Alright, that's the end of round 1. Alder, back up to you. All of the get-ems are gone, as is the flat-footedness of the connection.
It should be. To the port side.
Attack, you're up.
Hello. Do we want to say
Hey, did he die? I mean, his mom did just
Ciao.
fall. His mom
He
did
is
just
muted.
fall. So,
Yeah, so. For tripped anyway. Give him a couple of moments.
Yeah.
he's recovering from lung disease.
there we go.
There we go. Alright. Glad you're back with us.
Good.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm glad you checked on her.
Right.
No worries, you're up. Alright. Give me that bluff check. Are you bluffing that guy?
He's got that bluff.
So you're bluffing this one?
Yeah, he pinged it.
Yeah, that's what I'm just confirming. Alright, well, you succeed. He's flat-footed. To your companion's attacks. And improve to get him, so everything's got to get him.
He's been got.
Alright,
Right.
Momo. Orders issued.
All right. I'm gonna put minus 2 on these because I'm gonna be making a full attack.
Wonderful.
So I assume the first one is a garbage roll.
The first one misses you.
Second one,
That one, yeah.
however, not good damage rolls. So that would be actually 31 damage. Is the,
Oh, yeah, I'll do two more.
I'm gonna pound this rock into dust.
That. Go back to action. Action. Second. You notice that it kind of shifts just a little bit, Tari, and then it kind of holds steady, like it's not affected by gravity currently. That. It's probably based on the power, so it's a move action to change his gravity state. So he does that,
Get it done, Momo.
and then it. Normally it would do that, but it's not going to do that. It's going to claw at Tari because Tari is there, well within range.
Yeah.
And it's going to miss again. Holy crap, I'm doing horrible, guys.
This is awesome.
Yeah, you guys are, you're flying all over the place. You're just avoiding its swings. I can't believe it can only attack once. It's really weird.
But it's also ginormous.
It's
So
gargantuan, yeah. You're like a bug to it.
it literally is a.
That's
It's,
why.
it's a.
Feet across.
It's a bug to a bug.
Yeah,
The
you're
tables
like a
have
bug.
turned.
Yes.
It's like bugception.
You know, it's like trying to swat a fly. You think you got it, but
I'm going to double move to there and have my dagger out, so I'm flanking.
As you double move to there, it swats as you pass through its threat. So, giving you 29 points of damage.
It would be worth it.
That's the turn to step.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my cool gravity thing.
All right, move action. You are now. You control your own gravity for the next minute.
Okay, can I attack at the same? In the same? Like, can I?
You can now make an attack. Yes. It was a move action to activate the power.
Okay. So I'm gonna float this way.
Well, that would be another move action.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. You float that way. You
Oh.
kick off and
Just
begin
like-
floating.
Whee! Like I'm not gonna get shockwaved again. This is bullshit. I can shoot from like 4 miles away. So
Right. So you've got the range. You obviously will continue to. Well, you're not. Your zeros. You will continue to float your next turn in the same direction.
can I just put my foot down on
Unless
the
you-
ground and stop myself?
Unless you, yeah, you can change you can manipulate your own gravity as a move action.
Oh, and make it normal gravity again.
Yeah, you can make yourself normal gravity and land on that platform or whatever.
Okay. All right, Tari, save the day.
Alright, I'm gonna try showing the thing. Found the,
I guess. I don't know. It says for the next minute as a move action, the PC can change their subjective gravity. So, all right. So you activated it. You
Yes.
changed your gravity, then you moved. Got it. All right.
Sure.
All right, Tari. What's the game plan here?
we're gonna try to put the crown on that.
All right. Well, what I need from you is a melee attack. Put the crown on his head.
Okay, so it's basic melee effectively.
Yep. Whatever your bonuses are for a melee attack.
Find out.
I took it in. I already added it or subtracted it from it. So
Okay.
Am I proficient with this thing or something?
and it is. You
Do
get
I
a
have
plus
penalties or
2.
anything like that, or?
You don't get any proficiency bonuses. And
Okay.
you don't take penalties.
That would be. Whoa! Crap! You scared the hell out of me.
Dude,
Zach, sorry.
Or I am flanking it as well. For you.
Yep.
yeah. It's got
So it's
it.
flat-footed on top of having reduced armor class on top of it. So you basically get plus 4 to your attack. And I've already compensated for its own points. 31 is a success.
yes.
So you fly around it, you drop the crown on its head, and the creature now has to make a will save, which I have already penalized from the injection. Oh, guys, why are you killing my monster so fast?
Yay!
Alright. So here's what happened. He got wrecked. Dropped the crown on its head.
And it cries to its mommy.
And the crown begins to glow with a green light. And all of the creatures within the connection's body seem to merge as the crown merges with it too. You can see slow realization across the face of the creature. Its face contorts from moment to moment, grief and agony. The Moateras, these guys, they just disperse. the creature lands and seems to condense in size to that of a wee medium creature.
Oh.
Oh, sad face, it shrunk.
It also forms into a Kacharn, so a more pre-swarm creature.
Oh.
Its voice it speaks, and its voice is a less harsh buzz than you have previously heard. I see it all now. All the pain, all the misery, all the horror that the swarm has brought. It looks up, ears,
It all.
moisture streaming from its eyes. It cannot be undone, and it shouldn't be forgiven. But perhaps it is time to let go of the hate.
And it washes
The
away.
the entity, looks at you all, giving a melancholy smile before it begins to slowly dissolve, bits of its exoskeleton drifting away in a seeming wind of the surrounding storm, which also seems to die down as the connection disappears high above in the now clear sky. Hylex's comet winkles.
Nice.
You guys took like almost no damage.
Yep.
Wow.
Combat's out.
Good
We're done with
chunk of
combat.
damage.
Wow.
Well, no one even took any hit. No one even took any hit.
Nope.
Nope.
You guys are fine. You guys are fine. Moments later,
It all washes away like tears in the rain.
the edges of your vision begin to blur. The mindscape around you falls away, leaving only an endless tunnel of light. There's a brief feeling of extreme vertigo as you travel down this tunnel, similar to your experience when you entered the mindscape. Then, as quickly as it came on, it ends, and you find yourself standing once again in the Forever Reliquary's main temple. Give me 1 second while I grab you all. See, someone tried to help. It's not moving, Stelly. No, really, it's not moving. Where the fuck's your token at?
It's in the T.
Right below me. Yeah, it's bottom middle.
It's below him.
Not there, though.
Not underneath.
It's right there.
It's yeah. I see it.
Everybody sees it.
Everybody except me. For some reason, it's not on my screen.
Here. Up here.
All right. You know what's funny is I probably already have you on the screen. I already have you all on the map. So
Okay.
it doesn't matter. I don't need you anyway.
Flying.
All right.
Oh, we're here again. Cool.
So you find yourself standing once again in the Forever Reliquary's main temple. The journey revitalizes you, as if you had slept for a full 8 hours of rest.
Oh, nice.
Regain all your resolve points. Your stamina is fully healed, and your hit points. Does anyone even have any hit point damage? No. All your abilities are restored. Your resolve points are restored. And thanks to the blessings of Hylax, any equipment that you purchased in the bazaar in the Mindscape is now completely real and still in your possession.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Any consumables used within the Mindscape are still used.
Ah.
So if you had grenades that you took with you and used them in there, they're still gone. So
I mean,
your consumables are still gone.
well, for a moment I was a believer, but then she took away our grenades, so not a believer no more.
She didn't take them away. You used them.
I know, but still.
But you regain
Kelly,
your
you never
bearings.
even
You
use
notice-
grenades.
You notice that you aren't alone in the temple. A few of the Reliquary's monks are present, maintaining a defensive line against a handful of swarm creatures. A small force of swarm creatures have made their way into the temple,
Did we kill these or
The
something?
monastery residents have held their ground as best they could.
Yeah.
You notice
Alders in the black.
Storm's Ceratoram has already been wounded.
Is that the purple thing?
Yeah, that's the purple one. Let me grab you a good picture of that guy.
And Alder's black still.
Oh, I gotta.
You can put him down there.
Yes. Why don't you have? He should be okay. His token has vision.
Yeah, you can't take this guy away from him.
Can you see the map, though, Zach? That's what's important. No map for Zach.
It might be a lighting issue.
No.
I just removed his character, so I'm gonna put it back on the map and see if that makes a difference. Does that make a difference?
Nope. Refresh your browser.
Allow me to check the map and make sure the map has light. It's not daylight mode, which means it was dark. He doesn't have dark vision. Maybe you have dark vision. I mean, I don't know.
Why can't you have no
That
dark
should-
vision?
That
Jeez.
should clarify everything.
Yeah, I remember when we'd had this happen a couple times before, but then stopped being an issue for Momo because Momo got dark vision eyes put in.
Yeah, I didn't have global lighting turned on just now. So anyway, this creature seems to be leading the charge. You can see the carnage of battle that has been going on. Even the Thresher Lords that you control are here. Their corpses littering the temple. It can't have been more than a few hours since you had that battle.
Hell yeah.
But now you need to face this small force of swarm creatures.
We have to roll real
So-
initiative again.
Roll initiative again.
Man, I was already too bad kicking his ass. So me trying to attack the other people was probably a bad thing then, huh?
Yeah.
I thought it was,
You-
a dream or something, but
Yeah, not a dream.
I'm sorry, Tuva. I feel bad a little bit.
Momo, you pull the initiative.
Fantastic. Then in that case, just corner. Oh, great.
So you notice the first line is just these wimpy,
Yeah.
old swarm dredgers. Not even really a challenge anymore, as much as you want. Yeah, just
Okay.
looking for-
So looking at this, I think I'm looking at this intersection right here. Momo is going to use his
what's the blast radius? What's the explosion radius?
15 feet.
You want to grab one and pull it on the map?
Yeah. That probably makes sense.
Oh, I can do
15.
it now. I've already.
Oh,
There you go.
okay. Yeah, no, it would be from, I believe, found it, if you go one more up. There we go.
There you go.
Yep,
Catch all
that'll-
but one of them.
Yep, that'll catch everybody but one of them. And I'm going to use the heavy fire ability on my yellow star cannon. So I only have to hit a 5 to blast in that area.
And Alder's right. Tari got some damn good rolls, coupled with my horrible save.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, crap, my save.
So I hit the space with a natural 2.
You rolled a 4.
I rolled
I rolled 2.
or no.
Oh, that's what I thought.
So they all, the 5 little guys and the big guy all have to make DC 19 reflex saves, and or take 28 damage, half.
Yeah, let's see what happens. We'll just start on the. We'll start from the far left, and I'll roll saves from there. Grab these guys. Save, and this is a reflex, right?
Yep.
Well, 22. He saves for 14. He ducks out of the way to try and avoid the damage and dies anyway. Even if they save, they die. So
Nice.
I
Oh my
don't need
God.
to. I don't even need to. You just obliterate them.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, buddy.
If one critically succeeds, he takes 14 points of damage and barely.
So good. At least I took care of the gnats.
Alright. Yeah, most of them, right?
Okay.
Splat! The cheer goes up from the monks as they realize you're behind them as a grenade sail as this charge, this bright light, almost Hylaxian in nature, comes over the top of them and explodes, exterminating 5/6, 2/3 of the swarm dredgers that were coming up.
You're terminated.
Oh,
Or that was what do you got for us, Kari?
Kari's gonna
What?
save the day again.
No.
I heard the thing to say. We are going to go up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh God. We're gonna run up to here and mine flush the big one.
Nice.
Saves for half damage.
The dead face. I remember that's mine flush.
Oh, 10,
Damn.
10. Gotta love Mind Thrust max high levels.
Yeah.
So half of that is 35. That's a powerful thrust, even with the save.
That's what she said.
The creature reels from it. Alder. Oh, Momo, you just gotta let this for
Hey.
Unless you're
No,
just being on your
it's
own.
Stelly's rifle.
church. Oh, fondle Stelly's rifle
What?
and get up the big guy.
Why are people fondling me?
Just your rifle.
Just your weapon. Does 2d6 additional single target, so 46 additional damage. This little dredger charges the first thing in the front. I don't even remember what you can do. I gotta set up this animation. So it jumps up and it approaches you, Tari, and you remember these things always try to jump on your face. It tries to attach itself to you, but you manage to swat it aside.
You don't play these things like very, very, very young, though.
Oh yeah, like the first time we played this game, we fought these things.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Now, to waste this dredger or just the other guy? Maybe I can take 2 shots. Do both. I'll do that.
Not with the move action.
In the way.
Oh yeah, I did not move to do that. Never mind. So I'll just shoot make one. Try to get minus 2 HP.
Well, that's a good hit.
Oh yeah, I guess I don't have those minuses anymore.
Oh
do I?
yeah, all those penalties from empowering the crown, they're gone.
Oh shit! I think I still have that in my creator sheet.
Penalties are gone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Those
awesome.
damage, intelligence checks. I just gotta. Where else were they? Just so I can find
Attack roll.
All my will saves are great now.
Oh yeah, will save.
Okay.
Yep. I'm taking it all up. That's awesome.
Alright, armor class adjusted accordingly. I took full damage for you. What's this one? This guy's Oops, you moved it so much. What did I take out?
Yeah, this guy's supposed to be at 17.
I'm not in the turn order.
Is Stelly who I took out?
I was wondering why I wasn't in there.
No, what happened was what happened is Adjutant ended his turn, and
I haven't gone yet.
We're at, no, you would have been at like 16 something.
Well, I haven't gone yet, so I'll just go after Erebus.
Well, it's your turn now. You can go or you can wait. It's up to you.
I'll go.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move, and then I'm gonna shoot this vagina monster.
Yeah. It's just got tentacles.
Yeah.
Look at the eyes, though, Bill.
19 is going to be enough to hit it.
Wow.
I gotta do 46 more damage or something.
Well, you only did. Yeah, you do 4. You do another 4d6 on top of that 13. It's not enough to kill it though, but it's close. All right, Erebus, finish it up.
How high is the ceiling?
High enough for you to fly over top of the heads of your opponent, of your allies.
I was curious about climbing up the side.
Oh, the side's pretty far away from you though too.
You got wings.
Right behind me?
The room goes back further, deeper.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know. I would have to go back and open a different book and figure out how high the ceiling is.
Okay. Right.
make it. And 19,
Is it enough?
not gonna hit. Not enough to get it
Oh.
because it's a physical attack. Oh no, wait. You trick attacked it, which makes it flat-footed to your attack.
Yeah.
So you hit it.
Yay!
So
Nice.
you kill it. I don't even care about its bleed damage.
Okay.
Yeah, we saved the day.
Plus you had +2 because it was get 'em. Wait. Mother says wait. Yeah, there is still a dredger.
Not for
whatever.
long.
Wait, where's the regret? Oh.
That guy's gone. Momo! Oops, I made it go forward. My bad. Hold on. Okay, Momo.
Alright,
You want to do something heroic against that one mover? Actually, here's what happens. The monks form a line and they all beam their lasers on it and it pops, it
Oh,
explodes.
yay! Thank you, laser guys.
Momo smashes the ground in frustration.
Yeah, right?
You're like Wrecker from the Bad Batch.
I was gonna mush it!
And that.
Oh wait, not my reaction cannon. That was supposed to be the comet hammer. Oh well. I blow up the crowd in frustration.
Oh no.
I mean, you guys don't even. You know what? That dredger wasn't even supposed to go. He wasn't even supposed to attack. He was supposed to stand there stunned for the first round. Let's see. You defeat the swarm attackers within the temple and finally find yourself with a chance for a proper respite. You're able to take stock of what has been happening on the material plane. The Shirin defenders take you to find Tuva, the monastery's leader. She's holed up in a now fortified infirmary. As you move through the Forever Reliquary's halls, you see much carnage, though it seems like the battle is over. Monks arrive from other areas of the complex to note that the swarm seems to be faltering. The bugs are just standing there, or they're confused. They're all messed up. Tuva greets you warmly, immensely pleased that you have fulfilled your destinies as the champions of Hylax. She asks many questions, eager to hear your answer, but understands
Be right
if
back,
you
guys.
wish to rest. Yeah, Alder weaves a magnificent story. The Forever Reliquary recognizes you are Severs and offers up a large cache of their remaining wealth to assist with your coming battle against the disoriented Suskalon subcolony. How much in total? How much wealth did you guys have left over from the Mindscape credits?
Oh, how much did we
Oh,
get the
boy.
last time again?
Let's see, you
I
had
I know I have nothing, and I borrowed from someone.
Yeah, I think I passed over some of mine.
I had quite a bit left.
Yeah, I
I don't remember the
borrowed
exact number though.
4,300 from someone.
I did calculate it based on what we have. Let me see.
Oh no, I only borrowed 300.
Let's see. We started. How much did we get? How much did we get total?
There's 27,000 credits each for the last three things that you gained.
Ah,
That was 160,000 split 6 ways.
ah.
So I don't know
okay.
what was spent of all that.
I
'cause
didn't
no one made a
spend any
note.
of mine except the jetpack. Then I guess. Whatever.
Okay, well the jetpack was 3,100.
Then I had a lot left over.
Hold on a second. Those look like giant spiders. We got breezy pops. You did? You got breezy pops? He's like, oh, lemon lime like usual.
If that's what you had left over, Alder, that's fine. Was that from the first time or from both times?
Yeah, because the first time it was like 55,000 or something.
Yeah. The second time I made you share. Yeah, that's correct. It was 55 plus 27 for
Yep.
total. So you would have what 30,200 left.
But they're up by, so they were there last week. He wasn't.
Yep.
I was
I need to grab a piece of paper. Hold on, I'll be right back.
I did calculate this somewhere.
I believe you, Momo. You'd have 580 because you mentioned having 880 and then offered me the 300 I needed.
Yes, that's it. So yeah, okay, that's how much I had left. I don't remember where I wrote that, but I wrote
No.
it somewhere.
You wrote the 880 in Discord.
Oh my god, it's
when
like
you were
I'm in the
telling
middle
me.
of something, right?
Yeah, I know. I just couldn't remember. Oh, I see where it is. So I had 880 Mindscape. Okay, I put it in the general tab. That's conversation. That's why. Okay. Yep. So I'd still have 580 as well. So we can add that to the total. Momo doesn't rarely leaves very much money on the table. There's always something for Momo. If I had enough, I'd just buy an extra like cool grenade.
I'll take the smaller icy. No,
All right,
I don't
let's
really
see.
want to eat that much.
A carton of Mindscape cigarettes.
I like that stuff. I just, it's cold and I don't
Let's
like.
see. So
These
Momo,
become
how much
real
did you have
too.
left? How much did Momo think he had left?
Oh, we found it. It was 580.
I don't need the.
You had 580 left from the last bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or
And
that's total. That's including the what I had as change from the first one and
okay.
trade-ins and stuff.
I'm fine with that. So let's see. I just want to know what's left over from the 27 because since I gave all of you a full 55,000, I'm not going to keep any of that because
Fair enough.
if you guys shared it, you guys wouldn't have any of it left. So for Alder, I've got 27,000. I'll give 580 for Momo because I know you didn't have much left over in the first place.
No, I did not.
Looks like you had.
In the first time, I had about 2,000 some, but I used that plus the
Yeah.
27 in the second buy.
All right, that's fine. So 580 is fine. And let's see. So adjutant, any idea how much you had left over from the 27?
Oh, it wasn't a lot. Whatever it was like 50 credits maybe, because I would have turned it into serums of healing.
Okay. I mean, you get to keep those serums, so anything that wasn't used. So how much did? So adjutant basically had nothing left over. We'll say, or
Yeah, that's correct.
okay. What about Erebus? Did Erebus have any of the 27,000 left over?
No, I used absolutely all of it in some of Momo's.
All right. How about Tari?
Yep.
I said how much I had with it. It'd be 20 or 20. You said 3,100, right?
It was 27,000. However
Yeah,
much.
3,100 was a jetpack, right?
Yep.
It'd
So
be 23.9. Yeah.
Okay, so what I miss?
I need to know how much Stelly has left over of the 27,000.
The 27. Okay, I
mine's free.
got 30. 3,378.
3,378. All right. Give me a moment while I do math.
Ugh. So we made this swarm creature cry. It made him wash away like tears in the rain.
Yep. And then you came back, killed a bunch more swarm creatures.
Yep, that's what we do. Yeah, the swarm creatures can just give up now, you know. I mean, I'm cool with that.
Well, all the ones here I thought did.
All the ones
here on the
are-
comet.
All I hear one are
Well, the
dead.
comet, they all got destroyed.
Oh, that's right.
We killed them
Because
good.
they were off balance, off kilter. They were stunned. They were disoriented.
Yeah, the ones all in other parts of the.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
obvious
that we did not see.
that what you did in the Mindscape affected the swarm here in the real world.
Well, we're too incredibly awesome. We whooped on them.
So
Actually, Tari did. Tari saved the day.
here is
5, 4, 3. No, you need to move down. He needs to get up. 3.
so the monks present you with a cache of wealth. It comes in the form of a combination of artwork, jewels, breadsticks, stashed away since their arrival on the comet. Comes to a total of 179,858 credits.
Are you guys sure that's all you have?
That's all they've got.
I mean, they have clothes still, right?
And you all make level 11.
Nice.
Nice.
You have a moment to rest. You talk with Tuva. She hears your story. She asks questions. Everyone on the comment is happy,
That's pretty sweet, sweetie.
but you know that it's not over. When you arrived on the comet, you parked your starship up on the surface.
Yes.
You haven't been back to it in some time. It's possible that the swarm destroyed it when they attacked the comet.
Well, can't we just like hail like the Susquehanna Defense Force and have them come pick us up?
Well, you're in the system, but you're not in.
Ow. Mind
Sorry.
rape.
Sorry, that was an accident.
A little mind thrust there, everybody.
There we go.
You
Back in
are,
the
you
real life
are
version?
in the system, so it would take 1d6 plus 2 days to reach the Susquehanna Defense Force,
Oh.
or 1d6 days drift travel. So, but you check on your ship, and the swarm left it alone. It's completely intact. However you left it, that's how it is. I believe that is that SDF 127.
Yeah, it's whatever they gave us. The turtle shell
Yeah.
looking thing.
The turtle shell looking thing. This thing here.
Yeah, that's right.
A savage beast. The warship of doom.
The bug
That
looking-
looks. It looks almost like an APC.
It's a bug-looking ship from the SDF.
Yep.
It's funny. So anyway, you get up to your ship, you power the thing up, and as soon as you do, there's a message waiting from Commander Najiri.
Oh. Never off the job, huh?
Commendations, Midnight Squad. Whatever you did, you threw the swarm for a loop. As soon as you can, report back to Utranus. Your expertise is needed here as we plan to take back Susquehanna.
We're going to Uranus.
Hell yeah.
Utranius.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know. All right.
Nice.
So, what I want you guys to do is make sure your characters are leveled up to level 11 as far as your skills are concerned. That's the important part right now.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
The rest of it will be more important next time.
So do I wipe out these credits I have?
Yeah, any Mindscape credits you have are gone.
Okay.
You
Instead,
guys,
we get approximately slightly under 30,000 credits apiece.
yeah, if you
Not
want to
bad.
split it, whatever, however you want to divide your gain, your not ill gain loots.
Hey, Phil, just for efficiency's sake, let me just ask: when we get to you train us, will they be able to like sell stuff?
You're not going to
For
make
credits?
You're not going to make it to Eutranius, but
Ah,
you will have an ability to utilize all of these credits to purchase gear, as well as UPBs or any other credits you have remaining.
And as far as item
as well as selling gear for the normal 10%
Okay.
value.
as far as item availability, is it level or level +2?
It'll be core rulebook level 13
Nice.
is what you're going to have, is what's going to be available on the starship when you get
Oh, only the things that are in the core rulebook.
the core book. If you want something that's not in the core rulebook, you're going to have to craft it yourself.
Which we can do
What
on
if
the
it's
ship.
in Packed Worlds?
What's the what?
What if it comes from the source book Packed Worlds?
Right in the packed worlds.
That's fair enough. That's a good point.
I'm just playing.
No, it's a good point.
I mean,
It's a good point.
yeah,
It's not a totally obscure one. It's not like an artifact from somewhere else. I just wanted to see if I could upgrade my Star cannon to White Star.
Do you have the engineering to do that?
I have an 8 inch.
I don't know.
I have a level 8
I
engineering.
don't. I have no idea what how much engineering that would cost.
I have 8 skill
You'll
points
have
into it.
time. Take a look
That's
at
fair. I got a +11 to engineering.
If you don't, I can probably help with that at a +22.
Yeah, it's about skill rank, so.
Yeah. Could figure it out. I just need somebody to lend me about 18,000 worth of credits / UPBs to to afford it. I was gonna get to that.
So you are ordered to report back to Eutranius for debriefing, and a chance to participate in planning the operation to retake Suskalon.
Let's make this debrief.
Let's see, Erebus, you kick it into drift travel, or are you just gonna stay with standard thrusters?
I'm assuming we want to get there as fast as possible, so the drift is probably better.
Assuming we.
Yeah, possibly, as long as nothing goes wrong. Give me a D6.
Isn't it in the vast, so we have to use like what is it, like 3d6 or some shit?
No, it's just a D6 because you're in the same system. Yeah, something happens. You guys get delayed. It all goes funny. It all goes sideways. It takes you 6 days to get there. But those kind of things happen with drift travel. Standard engines you would have taken 8 days, so you're okay because you rolled that big old 6. Good job. During which time you can recover from your previous mission. Feel free to use any UPBs you have to start working on that gun, Momo.
Are you sure in-system travel is in system drift travel is D6 no matter what?
I'm not sure.
Because I thought it was in the vast regardless.
It does make a difference. It does make a difference as far as the game is as far as the game mechanics are concerned. But the adventure tells me it's 1d6 days.
Okay, touche, sir.
As you approach Eutranius, you can see what remains of the SDF's fleet gathered in formations, augmented by other vessels from the Packed Worlds, the Veskarium, and other friendly systems. Before you're able to dock at Oddrock, you receive instructions to rendezvous with the Titan's Shield, an enormous armored starship emblazoned with the SDF logo.
Hell yeah.
Dozens of smaller vessels buzz around the bulky dreadnought.
Took long enough to get here.
This former mining vessel was pressed into service by the SDF Space Corps shortly after the first days of the Swarm invasion. As more and more starships fell during the evacuation and retreat to Eutranius, the Titan Shield became the fleet's de facto mobile base of operations. Though it has been fitted with multitude of weapons, its asteroid-dented hull and brutally functional interior chambers make it plain that the vessel was designed for mining, not for fighting. A shuttle takes you from your vessel to the Titan Shield, where you're greeted by Commander Najari. She asks you for a quick briefing about what occurred in the Swarm Mindscape, and confirms that their reports show the Swarm to be in disarray.
I'm not sure we could do this quickly. How much time do you?
As she leads you to a central chamber within the dreadnought, you catch snippets of chatter from the soldiers bustling through the corridors. The push to free Suskalon from the Swarm appears to be imminent. Najeri brings you to speak to SDF Command. As you travel, it's obvious this converted cargo bay still bears, or you enter a room. The converted cargo bay still bears the marks of having transported pallets of ore and industrial mining machinery along its walls, and the faint odor of scorched metal still hangs in the air. Dozens of people move about the cavernous room, consulting holographic displays of Suskalon's surface and reviewing comprehensive inventories of ships, personnel, and munitions. Commander Najeri waves a few adjutants away, not you adjutant, just other adjutants, to make space at the large table where a handful of chief military officers sit. One of them, a grizzled old human, looks up from a data pad. I've got a picture of this guy, hold on. I don't know why I didn't put it in here, but I do. This grizzled old human, what is his name? So he looks up from a data pad. This must be the squad you've spoken so highly of, Commander Najeri. I hear we have you to thank for this chance to take back our homeworld. In fact, we're in a delicate phase of planning, and we could use your input. Najeri introduces you to the Commander General Cyril Ognia and others, explaining that they are essentially what's left of SDF Command. Despite the differences in ranking, Najeri seems to be in charge of the briefing, and she gets down to business, waving a hand to summon a holographic map of the familiar Suskalon territory. The area around the capital city of Brinoa and the Shator region. Arrows, unit names, and engagement success calculations scroll across different areas of the display. And she speaks. As these areas were the last to be taken by the Swarm, we have decided to focus on reclaiming them first. While Swarm activity is everywhere, there seems to be an unusual amount of activity near the Temple of Hylax on Clutchstone Ridge in the Jordas Mountains. We've managed to capture images of a Swarm-built hive structure on top of it, and infrared shows a massive, multi-headed creature within. Recovery of Brinoa is our primary initial focus, to establish a beachhead on the planet. The morale boost we'll get by recovering a capital city won't hurt either. The morale boost we get by recovering a capital city won't hurt either, chimes in Commander General Ognia. Commander Najeri turns to address you. Once again... Oh, hold on, someone's talking. Once again, I'd like you to be my special squad of troubleshooters on the ground with these troops, handling any issues that they can't overcome. We'll be deploying you in the Stonebreaker, a nimble but well-armed cruiser that will be part of the force to punch through the Swarm starship perimeter around the planet. And she brings up images of the Stonebreaker.
Ooh. I'm sorry.
What the hell is that?
That's our new ship.
Can we have the turtle back?
The butt plug.
We can't go to war with that. What is this, a ship for ants? Oh, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't help it. That's a very silly looking ship.
Everybody in Midnight Squad just starts laughing at the ship.
Here's a large scale.
Yeah.
Here's a bigger picture of the ship.
There's no way that the artist who through this or design this or whatever wasn't laughing.
Oh, I'm sure they were. I'm sure they
It's
were.
awesome, but it's also wow.
It's very phallic.
It's designed to punch its way through a perimeter.
I bet it
Once
is.
once in orbit, you'll be taken to Brinoa's starport on the surface in a support cruiser, the Third Doctrine. She brings up another image, and you see another SD-127 bug ship, which carries 2 ground vehicles. You can use those to travel around Brinoa as needed, and ultimately to the temple once that area is secured. But before we set out, we still need to determine how best to deploy our units around the city. We have committed 1 or more units to each of our 7 primary missions. We have 9 units currently unassigned, and we'd like your advice on how to commit them. And with that, she waves a hand, and a board appears with names and scheduling.
Oh my god.
I don't think she really wants
Oh,
our
no.
help. I don't think she really wants our help. It's a bad idea.
So she begins explaining the missions, and yeah, here's the missions. Basically, they would like to know where you would like to commit these remaining 9 units, and based on where you commit the units, you might gain some benefit in the adventure later on. So, obviously, gunnery support's going to be important for punching through the swarm forces that are guarding the planet. Once you get to the spaceport, they know it's going to be intense fighting. They've got 5 units already committed to taking over the spaceport. There is a damaged nuclear reactor at one of the nuclear facilities in Brinoa that's spewing radioactivity across the area, and it could be facing a critical meltdown. So that would be good to set up.
Can we take 5 minutes break?
Yeah, you want to take a break real quick?
Yeah.
Sure. You guys take a break. I was just gonna inform you of these things and then let you make skill checks to determine the further information you gain. But yeah, let's take 5, and we'll be back. Just be back at 10 after.
Okay.
War.
Be right back.
Oh wow. Stelly and Momo can now make 3 attacks in a full attack.
Nice.
Soldiers onslaught.
Not going
Ooh,
anywhere if anyone has any questions.
And all my heavy weapon attacks, which is everything I do except for grenades and melee, because I only use heavy weapons, all now ignore DR5 and everything.
Nice. I haven't had anything with DR yet.
Well, damn it.
There'll be something with DR in the future.
We've had some things that had DR for things, actually, in the past.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a long campaign.
It has.
We're in the last book.
I remember there was something.
So I can now phase through matter.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
At least 5 feet of it.
I ignore DR that's not there. I phase through matter. way to one up me.
Might be like a 5 up you.
That's the big thing I get for operative. I get my specialization, 11th level specialization.
Oh, everyone. Mike is going to be upset because we're going to do Starship Combat next session.
Oh no.
That's the first thing we're going to do.
I need to be right back one sec. Okay.
Because you got to break through the line.
Don't worry about that. My piloting is at a 24 now.
Yeah, well, you'll need it because you got to pilot that butt plug.
Right.
But you guys should get familiar with the Stonebreaker because you're going to be using it. It is a huge cruiser. It's got a lot of stuff going on for it. You will have crew members helping you out, available to help you out.
I can just imagine like the comms chatter as we're going through, and it's like, Midnight Squad, keep pounding. You've got to penetrate that.
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
I'm sorry, I'm a child.
It's okay.
Phil, is there any like intelligence skill based role we can do to try to determine which of these things we should tell them to do?
Well, if you take a look at the Brnoa missions that I shared,
Yeah.
or even just looking at the battle board here, these are the skills that would provide some insight to these particular missions.
Sorry about that. My
Um,
my daughter just pissed herself like in front of the hallway. So gotta love that.
I don't know. You could also hate it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm so glad I took profession soldier.
Well, that would be useful actually in a lot of these.
I can see that.
I had the piloting and engineering.
Let's see. So, is anyone not back? Got a couple more minutes. If you're not back, say me.
What's a not back?
Not back? Has anyone not returned?
Oh,
It's
damn.
similar to
Yeah, my
it's
wife
similar
needs me
to
again.
an up dog.
my wife needs me again.
What's up, dog? Mike's gone again.
Not much. What's up with you? Um,
Apparently, Alder can talk to anything now, including some inanimate objects.
oh, that's pretty nice. Yeah, that I can make an extra attack. I can phase through matter. I can talk to inanimate objects. Oh. Ugh.
He also boasts really well.
Ooh. All because of boasting.
He boasts really well though.
Yeah.
It's like did anyone see the Hercules movie with Dwayne Johnson as the Hercules?
No.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Okay, I'm back. Maybe.
The opening scene is a person describing Hercules and all his stuff. So it's the same thing Alders boast does.
Anybody seen Hercules in New York?
Yeah, the greatest Arnold movie ever.
It's the first one.
I know. He has like
He doesn't even talk.
He has like 2 lines, like "you throw javelin bad" or some shit.
No. He's dubbed.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's dubbed in Hercules in New York.
Man, that's awesome.
Yep.
If you're here, please type an X into chat.
X.
If you're ready
X.
to continue.
I think we're all back. Although I haven't heard from.
I just want to make sure.
Working's here too.
I'm here.
We might still be missing Amber.
Looks like.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll be back soon. Oh, there is Profession Mercenary. Let's see, what's my Profession Mercenary? Oh, Mike, did you know the two of us get now can make 3 attacks on a full attack instead of just 2?
Oh yeah, but it's -6, man. So
Still do it. That's 3 chances for a nat 20.
honestly, I don't know if I get it or not because I have to look through it and make sure my
You do.
theme allows it and my archetype.
No, that's it doesn't. That's across all soldier archetypes.
I know, but I lose some like level abilities because the power armor's older.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to check to see what abilities
Yeah,
you
so
use. But you might
No,
be able
they
to do some
lost
cool
the-
stuff with your suit.
maybe we'll see.
All right, so still waiting. Are you back with us, Amber? I'm gonna say no. Oh,
Oh.
Maybe.
yeah, Amber's with us. Good.
Yay.
All right. So we talked about getting to the planet. We talked about storming the spaceport. There was a nuclear reactor that's having trouble that we need to check on. There's a bunch of scientists going to try and catch a swarm component called a psychofox.
That sounds
something.
bad.
Yeah, you know, it's a brain bug kind of thing. They also know that there is a nest of psychovoxes that are being raised that needs to be eradicated before they can mature. There is a dam that is that could be damaged by the swarm and cause great damage in the capital. Additionally, the swarm has been, pissing in the water, making it acidic.
That's pretty metal.
And then lastly, there are some units that are going to be stationed up near the temple in preparation for the assault there. You guys can take whatever time you need to read through these missions. If you want to see if you have any insight on the mission, you can let me know and roll. And if you have any insight, I'll let you know what new details you know.
Okay.
Momo's gonna roll to see if, with profession mercenary, if he has any insight into storm the spaceport.
Alrighty.
There's a good chance I have insight on most of these.
I'm guessing that's not very much.
Momo, there's
Ooh, DC -5 for
Yeah,
checks to recall knowledge about hierarchies, practices, personnel, and so on in the military.
unfortunately, that's still not enough. The both of you, Stelly, is that the same check on storming the spaceport?
No, I was. Yeah.
All right. Neither of you manage. You know, if you throw people at it, gonna be better, but you don't really know how much better. You don't have any real understanding of storming a spaceport.
Yeah. I'm a lieutenant in name only.
Right. You guys got your your lieutenant badges.
We are.
Holy Christ.
I don't know if those help for that
Adjutant.
situation.
All right. Well, you need to tell me what you're rolling for.
Everything.
Well,
Yeah, I
each
got.
individual roll. I mean,
Well, I was just looking at the gunnery support to start.
We'll just
Like
go down the
those-
list.
all right. Profession medicine. Not really going to be helpful there. I don't think. It's not really. You know,
Yeah, I don't. Gunnery.
medicine doesn't really talk about a space battle.
Yeah, neither
Maybe
does lab tech.
scientist defense or nest
Life
eradication.
science check for scientific defense. All right. So scientific defense, Alder with a life sciences check. You don't really know too much about these psychovox creatures. So, I mean, you don't really gain any insight with that check.
I'm gonna do piloting for the gunnery support.
All right. Yeah. So for gunnery support piloting, basically what you know, Erebus, is the more units that you have you realize that each additional unit committed will provide an incremental benefit to the fight against the Swarm fleet, up to 3 units.
Okay.
And you know, basically, what that's going to do is it's going to help. It's going to generate more damage to any other units. That you come up against. But you know that it only what you really gain is that it'll be useful up to a maximum of 3 units. You have 9 additional units to sprinkle about these missions.
I'm then going to do engineering for the fallout containment.
All right.
I'll throw my 2 cents in with that one as well.
All right. Alder lets you all know. As far as the fallout containment goes, that
Like, Fallout
1 or 2
76 sucks.
additional units would be helpful to contain the reactor.
His insight is that Fallout 76 sucks.
Fallout 76 sucks. I didn't think it was that bad.
Momo's going to consider the Temple Beachhead. Not terrible for Momo.
All right, Momo, the Temple Beachhead. You realize that each additional unit committed provides an incremental benefit to a maximum of 3 additional units.
I'm going to assume my
I know.
profession, medic and lab tech aren't going to work for any of these checks.
I would allow the lab tech, probably even the medic, to work for the scientific or the nest. I think.
Okay. Followed I did give for scientific defense, I'll give it life science.
All right. So for scientific defense, you guys, you realize that the swarm might not attempt to recover a captured creature. Although an additional unit might be helpful to station for the scientific defense, it doesn't seem necessary.
And then again for the nest. And then for dam reinforcement, I'll give you 1 there too.
All right, I'm updating these in real time. So let's see. I'm updating the stuff on the Bernoa missions with the stuff with the information you gain. You guys didn't reopen those and notice that. All right, let's see here. So adjutant, the second life science was with regards to the nest.
Yep, that's correct.
All right, so that one succeeds, and with that, you note that the swarm nests are rarely so exposed. The swarm will probably be vigilant about defending and reclaiming this site. At least 2 additional units would help tremendously, and 3 units would be even better.
Cool. And then the physical science for dam reinforcement. I also have engineering.
Yeah,
You would like
let
it.
me just update nest room. The nest one. All right, for the dam. job. You note that the length of the dam would require at least one additional unit to defend and an additional 2 units to defend it optimally.
Cool.
Yeah, and I'm never gonna play a soldier again. They're absolutely useless for skills.
Well, they're really good for smash stuff.
They're really good for everything else.
Yep.
You know, I think I'll stick with
let's
the. I think I'll stick with operatives. Technomancers.
Alder, I don't see any reason why you couldn't assist. I don't think nothing has been close enough that 2 points would make a difference yet. Yeah.
Right here, sweetie kids.
Let's see. You guys figured out gunnery support. Storm the spaceport. You haven't figured anything out yet. Fallout containment, scientist, nest eradication, dam reinforcement, and tempo. So the only one you don't have is storming the spaceport.
Does anybody who hasn't rolled on it have something they can use?
You know the first one? Storming
Oh,
space.
That was the one we first tried,
I
and both
can-
of us failed.
You guys first tried.
Yeah, I
anything out.
failed that one miserably.
Yeah, it's just mercenary and soldier.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I got nothing
So-
else. I'm a soldier boy. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy VII, so I'm a member of soldier.
You get the feeling about the insights of the other ones. You probably will not receive any more benefit than 3 units being committed.
Yeah. I mean, they already have 5 going there.
Well, it is going to be very high losses.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
higher than
storming
we've
the
already, higher losses than we've already lost. I mean,
probably not, but
Exactly.
I mean, it's, the losses committed to that mission are expected to be high.
Perhaps.
I don't know. Maybe we could just give them some extra missiles. Anything that goes boom. I'm sure that'd be a good idea.
Perhaps today is a good day to
Fortunately, we have
die.
a limited supply.
We'll get to work
That's
and
right.
make those explosives.
So you guys
Right.
have the intel.
Momo's going to attempt to inspire everyone by doing push-ups.
I'm gonna do backflips with my power armor.
See, look, there's a skill I'm good at.
I just imagine you doing backflips in your power armor as like the gymnastic robots.
Yeah, pretty
You
much.
just kind of slowly bend down and then spring up.
Seems reasonable. Hell yeah.
Whatever Captain says.
I think probably moving the one from one of the ones from Fallout to making it 3 for nest eradication would probably be better.
You guys should be able to put numbers on the page there. If you want to do that so you can see it a little easier.
On which page?
On the map. On the green.
Hack.
Wait, on the what?
On the thing.
Where on the board. Where it says
I don't see the board.
You don't see the
you
board?
see black?
No, I mean, I don't see like a board, I just see a chart.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Renoa battle board?
Oh, okay, fine. I thought it was going to be like a map or something.
Yeah, you
My
should be able to
apologies.
put like all of your numbers on here with like a different color or something, so that
Oh, okay.
you guys can kind of discuss what you
I'm
want.
going to go ahead and say I fully agree with Alder's choices.
Yes, Captain's in charge.
Oh yeah.
Those are my thoughts.
Just point me at the nearest bug and I'll get to it.
Bigger. Yeah, I agree with most. I think we should. I don't think we need to send 2 extra to Fallout. We can probably send one of those to the nest eradication. Archmage, what do we know about psychovoxes?
Give me a life science check.
Someone better at life science. What do we know about psychovoxes?
No clue, man. I love
They
how
are swarm bulls.
I love like the highest ranked people are like, you know, few and far between.
I think Abernat has really good life science. Yeah, there we go.
There you go. Adjutant,
I know things.
you know things, and you know that the psychovoxes are a rare type of swarm component, which can act as a node to boost the range of the swarm hive mind. Perhaps the god host is trying to set up a way to reach out and communicate with the rest of the swarm, since you have cut off communications between the subcolony and the main swarm.
Yes, I feel like sending 3 to that to make sure that gets destroyed seems like a good idea. Anyone else have anything they wanna add or say?
No, man. I just want to kill some bugs, but not today because you know I gotta level up. So
I mean, you're not already all leveled up?
I am.
no, I've been like,
There wasn't too much.
yeah, I don't know. I haven't even touched it really.
You get a gear boost, and so you've got the alternate class feature, so you won't get the soldiers on slot.
Yeah, probably not.
Damn thing.
Okay, I will.
Oh, please, yeah. Ooh, where can I put my...
All right. Well, it worked out the way I wanted it to, so that's good.
You need to head in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean it.
Lady.
All right, guys, let's take a look at what you got here. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9. All right, so the commanders listen to your recommendations, and everything seems sound. Ninjari shows you the specs of the Stonebreaker, the heavy cruiser that you will command to reach Suskalon. You should familiarize yourselves with that. Because in 1 to 6 days, the fleet will travel from Eutranius to Suskalon, and you will have to break through the swarm's lines. She also tells you to feel free to visit the armory to purchase any new gear you might require. Again, core rulebook up to 13th level for any technological equipment. And you have time to... someone who wants to give me the D6 for for the travel time to Suskalon. All right, thank you very much, Alder. 4 days.
4 days.
So Momo, you have a total of 10 days to work on any, or all of you have 10 days to work on any custom gear you want to make.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I need to find out if I need a little bit more help. If that's only if people weren't already planning on spending all of their credits.
Sure.
I'm sure we can.
You guys have the rest of the night to talk about it, because stuff's going to happen during the journey. Let's see. During the journey through the drift, you get to know many of the crew members that will be carrying out your orders. Most of the soldiers professionally do their duties. There's an undercurrent of fear and excitement as the ranks as the battle to retake their home world draws closer. As the SDF fleet reaches the space around Suskalon, the Stonebreaker sensors pick up the sheer number of swarm starships surrounding the planet.
My God.
Many seem to be listing at strange angles, moving in confused circles, or even powered down completely. But a large portion of them still actively defend the conquests. Moments after the fleet exits the drift, it clashes with the swarm forces. A brief transmission from Commander Najari aboard the Titan Shield reminds you that the first part of your mission is to break through the line and land on Suskalon. Dun dun dun. So, we'll get into that next time.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for this wonderful game.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I gotta go. So, thank you guys so much.
Fair enough.
Have a
Level
wonderful
11,
evening.
I'll get Chronicles out.
Grove, it was lovely having you back as well.
Yes.
It was great to see you, Zach. I'm glad I'm better. You guys want me to leave this battle board up, or you want me to go back to the start page?
Here's fine.
My sweet. I mean, something.